Okay, hey guys, Hallie and Lily here, and we are working on some Myo, so we wanted to make you a little update video. Now, disclaimer, what are you doing? What Lily and I are doing on what we're posting online are just little snippets of her Myo program. It's not the whole Myo program. We're not showing you everything we're doing. We're doing like little check-ins just so you can understand the larger goal that we're working towards. Can you stop that? And so we're popping in here to show you what she can do, sometimes what she struggles with a little bit, and what we have to modify and change up for her, so you can get a good taste of why myofunctional therapy is different than traditional speech therapy or oral motor therapy. All right, so Lily, do you remember the first thing we're going to do today? You want to do that first? So we might do things out of order. You want to do things out of order? All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're now working with food in Lily's mouth. So we're trying to see, can we take some of the skills that we worked on before, right? And in the first phase of the program, we were working on doing everything individually, having the jaw work separate from the lips, separate from the tongue, separate from the cheeks. And then in in phase 2, we're trying to pull it all back together and have everything work as an integrated whole, right? Holistically working together. So she's actually doing a saliva slurp here. Why don't we scoot you over so they can see you better? Here we go. Okay, now you're all there. And then, can you show us how you swallow your saliva with your tongue suction to the top? Open your mouth. Show us suction. I don't think you can get any more saliva. It sounds pretty dry. Ready? And swallow. So a little bit better. So there's still a little bit of the tongue wanting to come forward, the jaw jutting a little bit. We're working on that. In combination with that, here, get your Cheerios. Get 2 Cheerios. We're going to close our teeth.
I got one like this.
Oh, that's so silly. It's a funny shape. Show everybody. Mine's a circle.
Mine is I have a circle and an oval, everybody.
Ooh, that's cool. All right, so close your teeth and then put one in your cheek back here and one in the cheek back here. And what we're trying to do, Lily's not going to talk while she does this. She's going to start to work. We keep the teeth closed and we use our saliva, if you have any left because you just did a saliva swallow, and our cheeks to break down the food in our mouth. So you have to use, if you're using something like this, you have to use something that breaks down easily. These happen to be the organic Morning O's from Whole Foods. Most organic cereals are too hard and they do not break down easily. And then it's really scratchy on the cheeks. So you need to be, I would say, before you have a child or an adult, a patient, try this. Try it yourself to make sure that it's actually a good food to use. A lot of the non-organic.
Mama, this one's going front.
Can you move back? See if you can push it back with your tongue, but don't bite it.
I didn't bite it.
So that's also telling because she tends to push things forward in the mouth. So, right? All right, when you feel it's ready, you're gonna pull it to your tongue. Good, and then make it into one ball, one bolus in the middle of your tongue. That's a good bowl with your tongue. Now, can you make a bolus is a ball of food that's ready on your tongue to be swallowed. Show me. Oh, you swallowed it, good job. She actually swallowed it like this and kept her tongue back the whole time. So that was great. So that's what we want to do there. So we're not going to show you that again because that takes time. But as I was mentioning, just try this before. Some of the like non-organic sugary cereals break down really fast and really easy, like Fruit Loops or something, but we don't eat those in our house. So I had to find a comparable food that would work for what we do eat. Okay, and Lily, I hope that you're getting some good entertainment out of this one. Okay, the next thing we're gonna show is, why don't we give you some water since you just had some food. So if you're working on anything that involves saliva, you're gonna have to remember that it takes time for it to build up in your mouth sometimes.
What are we doing?
We're gonna do, since you're too dry to do another saliva trap, we're gonna do a water trap. You wanna do the one where you show them how it's trapped in your tongue?
Yeah.
Okay. So with, whoop. Sorry, Lily.
Oh my God.
That's okay. All right. So show us how it's trapped, right? So she's doing this.
I already did it.
I'll do it again. Mama distracted everybody.
And it didn't fall in my lap.
Really a comedy show over here. Okay, ready? We're gonna go. Good job. So she's getting really good at that. And what we're showing you is that the tongue is truly suctioned to the top of the top palate, to the hard palate, right? Because we need to make sure that the tongue is doing its job. And so this is a really great way to check. When you keep your mouth open and you suction your tongue to the top, oftentimes when I try this with a client, even adults, the water just trickles on out because they actually truly do not have a good suction. Hey, careful. They don't have a good suction of their tongue to the palate. So that's what we're checking on here. All right, now we're going to, what else do we want to show them? Is there anything else we need to update them on? So we're working with food and water, as you can see. Another thing we can try, which I haven't tried with her yet, is, I'll tell you two other things. So one is we can try to do this on the top of the tongue. You want to try this, Lily? It's a brand new one. She hasn't done this yet. So put it on the middle of your tongue. And then we're going to close our teeth. Put your tongue in, close teeth. And same thing, we have to just break it down. Now you can kind of mash your tongue against the palate here and it breaks it down really fast. But it is a little scratchy on the palate, so be careful. Yeah, now let's pull it into a ball in the middle. And then swallow it. Oops. So you can see Lily's tends to be a little bit far forward, the bolus. So we're working on getting that bolus back, but this is a new skill for her that we're working on. All right, wait, swallow it for us.
I already did.
Oh, you already did. Okay. All right. And then the last thing that she and I are going to start working on is basically playing or watching a show or like a passive activity with her tongue up on the spot for longer increments of time. We're going to work up towards an hour, but we're going to start with like 5 minutes. And so we're not going to do that here today, but the purpose of this is to make sure that the work that we're doing is starting to carry over and that she can do this, right? That her mouth is always closed at rest and the tongue is up on the spot. You don't know? Well, it's brand new. So you're going to get some of that from kids. Like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. It seems daunting. Does it seem like it might be a little tricky? What are you thinking? Do you think you can keep your tongue up on the spot and your mouth closed when you watch TV and when you play? I mean, your mouth is usually closed these days, but not all the time.
I don't know.
Not sure. Okay, so we're going to try it this week and then we'll report back to them next time we make a video. Cool beans? Oh, she's going to do great on her class that happens after this recording. I think she's ready for a nap. Want to take a nap today? Just kidding. This kid stopped napping in 18 months. All right. This is Hallie and Lily signing off. Lily, say bye to everybody. Lily, can you say bye up here? Bye. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.